Can you see it? Ladies and gentlemen, can you see it? Because if you can see it, then it's real. Then it's already done. But you gotta see it first. You have to see it first. It all starts here, right? In your mind's eye. One of the things that's helped me out incredibly is being able to visualize the life that I want for myself, for my loved ones, for my friends, visualizing that life that I want, and then acting as if it's real, as if I already have it. Because it is. Because if you can see it with clarity, then it is real. But you have to see it first. Sometimes like we will write down, you think about goals and dreams and ambitions and all those things, and we write down these things on the paper, right? On a piece of paper, we'll write down our goals. I want to be promoted in my job, right? Or I want to start a business. This year, this is the business I want to do. I want to be a content creator. I want 100,000 followers. 100,000 followers, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, what's good, what's popping. I want it to pop off. Whatever it is. So we write the goals down. I want to be a millionaire. I want to be a billionaire. Bezos, move over. I'm coming for you. We write down these goals on paper. But none of that is important. The order of magnitudes that it has is far less than being able to see it and visualize it here, between your eyes, in your mind, in your brain. And you can learn it. It's like a learned practice. In some way similar to meditation. There's so many things. If you type in YouTube, I have certain things that I use for it, right? Now I'll just visualize it on my own in the morning. But it's important to see your life as the life you want, not just writing it down. That's a piece of it. It helps you, build accountability. That's also important, but you need to see it and feel it as if it's real, right? If I want to be a comedian performing at Madison Square Garden, at the Beacon Theater, all around the world, I have to see it and I have to feel like I'm going to do it. I have to feel like it's right. And I'm supposed to be there. If I want to feel like I'm helping people through doing this, right? Talking to people about problems that I've overcome in my life's journey. And hopefully it helps other people. Hopefully it helps, my family one day, maybe my kids. I have to see it, right? You see it and then you put it to action. But you have to see it. So can you see it? Sometimes it seems blurry when you do it and it's far away. And my recommendation, if you're trying to see something, is to focus on small details. Like for instance, that can really help bring your vision to life. This is things that I focus on that help me bring my vision to life. One of my goals, a step of my goal, right, in the step of being a comedian and entertainer, is I want to be performing and past and regular performing at the Comedy Cellar. If you're in New York or a comedy fan, or maybe you've seen the show Louie, got popular on that show. It's been around for 30, 40 years. But sometimes when I'm closing my eyes and visualizing, I think about, I'll think about outside, right? I'll think about the backdrop. They used to have a piano on stage on the McDougal Street, the original location. I'll think about sitting there and hearing the glasses clinking and hearing my name as I go up on stage, right? with whatever the brick backdrop is, with the Comedy Cellar, outline, and the glasses clinking, the host who's on stage, whoever it is, Artie Fuqua, whoever it is. There's some great hosts there. Maybe I'll see, comedians watch from the back of the room. So I'm like, man, maybe sometimes Chris Rock is watching me. He'll drop in there. Louie's watching me, whoever it is. Bird drops in sometimes, not as much anymore, but when he's in New York, they're there. And I'll do my jokes too, or I'll think about jokes and people laughing. My first show, as soon as I get up, people are clapping, but I hear my joke in my head and people laugh. I do both. Killing on stage. And I get off stage and I'm going to the back of the room, and then you go up the stairs to the Olive Tree Cafe, and I go, you see yourself sitting down with other comedians. Hey, that's great. Hey, I love your stuff too. Would love to learn more about comedy from you. Can you be my mentor, whatever it is? All this feels real. Maybe someone comes up and they say, hey, I really like that joke that you did, or what you do online with some of your videos, or with Sad Money, or the other show that I do. It all feels real because I'm looking at little specific details in my life. And now I'm starting to really visualize things, and it feels real. I see the details in my life, and they've come to fruition. And I didn't when I started doing this, but by building, a little bit, time and time and again, doing this every day, 5 minutes, it's helped me really build clarity in my life and see the things that I want to do. And then goals become things where I feel like, I've already achieved it. Like, I know I'm funny. I know people like seeing me. It's another step that's happening. So I already have that feeling of man, I'm doing this. It feels good. Right? That feeling is good. I feel good. It's important because these things are not easy to achieve. Comedy Cellar is the best club in the world. Some of the best comedians work there in the world. It's not easy getting there. It's a decade journey for some people. It'll be a decade journey for me. It's hard. And it's a step also. That's the other thing. It's not the end goal or destination for many people. This is one part of me visualizing before I think about, Radio City Music Hall. I know Radio City has 6,013 seats. 3 rows. I look at videos. I'm going to go do a tour of Radio City Music Hall. Why? To get better clarity of my vision. I want to perform and sell out Radio City. I want to do it. What am I doing on stage? But my point to this and all these things I give, and I'm giving my own viewpoints as a comedian, is you have to be able to see the goals in the life that you want. And it all starts here. And you want to feel good while you're doing it. And it's a built practice. Just close your eyes for 5 minutes every day and think about the things that you want. Almost like meditation. Where are you living? What are you doing? Who's, your family? How are they doing? And then write it down. And just do it every day. And build a better relationship between your inner world and your outer world. That's what I think is really important. Your inner world is just as important as all this other stuff. But it all starts with if you can see it. Can you see it? Because I know you can. I believe in you.